Well, welcome to Friday Night Football here at Larrakia Park. This is Darwin Football Stadium. My name's Bruce Stalter. This is FNT's live streaming and the Perform Network, taking it around the country and around the globe, of the Men's Premier League. And this would normally have been the last round of football up here, but because we were in a COVID-19 lockdown, we have one round to play. So this is the penultimate round, round 21, and it features two teams stacked with talent, particularly young talent. And always that great mixture of senior players. You can see two of them now. Mitch Amity, the captain, senior player for the Red and Whites, and Gordon Piera, the metronome that's in the midfield. And again, ultimate person, experienced player, wearing number 4. So those two great players will corral the youngsters in each of their respective sides tonight. Darwin Olympic sitting comfortably in the top 3. And congratulations to Damon Port, all the team there at Darwin Olympic, for working so hard and assiduously with the young ones and getting them where they are now. And they know now that they can go further. Third place won't be good enough. Casuarina, they've got to get into the 4 and settle into that 4 and make their way into the finals. If they do, they'll be dangerous for anybody who faces them. So they're in their huddles. One's broken out. We'll get underway shortly. About 20 to 9 local time, a little late. We've got a breeze that's coming in from the top left-hand side of your screen. And at the moment will favour clearly Darwin Olympic. And it's quite strong at times as well. So we'll see how that or does have any impact in this match. Referee's just scanning the number of players. We're ready to go. Young Ben in the centre referee position. One good thing about COVID is we get to have Ben here. Our best young referee, who was off to Victoria to do his further studies at university, and he's come up here and he can't really get back home. So we're happy. He may not be. Anyhow, he's out in the middle tonight. And he has to manage a team, 2 teams, that really are desperate to keep 3 points by the end of this 90 minutes plus. We're on Larrakia country. This is Larrakia Park. We all acknowledge the elders past, present, and those emerging of the Larrakia nation. Gordon Piera, Mitch Amity coming together there. That's Helio Cavello, a senior player for Darwin Olympic, played for a number of clubs as Cavello. And a warning shot from Billy Cathopoulos, skimmed off his boot and went straight to the keeper in Dion Newell. But you can see how he'll be feeding those front attacking options. Long shot from distance, no threat, but again, the intent's early from Olympic. So just the subs tonight for Olympic. Cristiano Da Costa wearing number 14, Samuel Kawana, Jawami Mwizi, who had real impact last weekend, Dre Thompson, always exciting to watch, and Ronald Tionin are the subs for Olympic. And for Casuarina, Zilio Casemiro, Iman Muklas, Dylan Newell, Ryan Newell, and James Vong. Both benches packed with talent, and we'll see some of those throughout tonight. About 2 minutes on the Northcrest scoreboard. And Magripolis puts the ball away. The keeper. And collides into the face of 13 for Casuarina. And Quinlan Tran still coping with that. Got his jersey up to his nose. But the pressure keeps coming. An overlapping run from Olympic comes to naught. But a corner is better than nothing. So one of the youngsters in the Olympic side will take this corner. It's Tobias Kogi, waiting for the ball to be retrieved for him. He moves in, left foot. Picked off early by Casuarina and Roy Kilmartin. And there's a dangerous ball back in. On this occasion, no one really onto it from Olympic, but experience at both ends of Olympic. Mitch Amity, Cavello at one end, and a player that just put that cross in then, who will marshal the defence. That's Terry Fannin, wearing number 4 for the Red and Whites. Now, they're in a defensive mode because this now sits with, again, a very exciting young player in the Men's Premier League up here. Real Jacob puts one in. He's on the ball again. Pressure comes early. He continues with the ball, tries to dip it around to his captain, but easy pickings for Mashagiro. Gathopoulos to Mashagiro, and then Cavello pushing it on. No look, header, cleared away, and another header return. Cleared away by Braden McLennan. It's going to come towards Braden now, and he needs to manage this, and he goes back to his keeper. And Newell comfortably and calmly will go to the right of the pitch and then put his right boot to it off those salmon boots and send it downfield, where it'll end up in the defensive half for Olympic. McLennan. Real Jacob with no one on him. Acres of space in that centre circle. Number 12 for Casuarina. Goes across to Gordon Piera. He lets it slip by onto Robbie. A heavy tackle come in to the side. Might have been a head clash there. He's not up from his feet at the moment. So Rob Kilmartin heavily collided there. Tim Byfield, the assistant coach, is going to go out. So we'll see. He's down up. He's up on his knees now. And we'll see how he is. Right, while they're doing that, we'll just talk a little bit about walking football. Started last Saturday. 2 teams went at it, and those numbers have grown already. So walking football will be a feature in the Northern Territory over the next 6 months. If you're over the age of 50, there's the game of football for you as well. And looking to get some 60 and 70-year-olds involved in it who may have had a career in football and want to get back into it, or recovering and coming back from injury, or just playing the game for the first time. Walking football. A interesting new football program right around the country of Australia. Okay, we're underway now. Kilmartins have to go on from the pitch. Ball comes in, cleared away by Kogi, so it'll be a corner for the Rowdies. That's the nickname for Casuarina. And it'll be a corner for them now in the far corner. About 7 minutes coming up on the Northcrest scoreboard. No real pressure on either goalkeeper yet. Maybe this time we'll see something familiar. Magripplis is in goal in his green shirt, black shorts and socks, with those cream-coloured gloves. He's got all the work to do. Ball comes in. It's a low one. Kogi clears it away easily. McLennan goes at it. Mitch Amity goes down, so that'll well played. He knows that experienced campaigner knows what to do when the challenge comes from behind. Kogi moves in. Thank you to Diamond Barbers, their sponsor in 2021. Look sharp in 21. You can find Nico and the Diamond Barbers team are at Ballamac in the CBD store, and of course the original at Parap. There's Andrade. Out to Tran. Tran puts one up to Costa Piera. The 14-year-old moves forward at pace, glides across the pitch, he does. Puts in a really awkward ball to Jakob, and he's challenged immediately by Mishigiro. Still with Casuarina, though. To Costa Piera with a throw. Tries to go over Saunders, and Ethan Saunders gets to that and heads it out of play. Interesting to see these two youngsters go around today, to Costa Piera and Saunders, both flankers who actually get up and cause problems for the defence. And they'll run all day. I'm talking here about number 5 for the Rowdies in the black and white, and number 12 for the red and whites. Both young players. Saunders a little older than De Costa Piera, but love the way they play on the flanks. And it's really important when you go and when you don't go, and they're both, for their young age, got a really intuitive sense of when to make the run. Right, still with Casuarina now in the corner. Ball will be placed. Referee will now march the 10. Gordon Piera on the ball. Right hand on hip. Goes back. Only a couple of steps back. Again, not much height to it. Easily cleared away by Amity. McLennan back to Costa Piera. He puts a ball through which really didn't find the target. Piera now has it. It comes off Mashigiro. Nice work from the number 8 for Casuarina. He'll be busy just there in front of the front 3. Look out for him, Jacob Leonard. The other Jacob, Andrade. Number 3 on the ball now, doing some pressing hard work on Lewis DaCosta. Young talent from the red and whites. He's picking up the ball now, wearing number 22 as his number plate. Lewis DaCosta gives it to the left back. Another youngster in Tobias Kogi gets them underway. Looking forward to seeing the battle between Raul Jacob and Jacques Matetti. Two fantastic young players. There's a shot in anger, and troubles no one except a couple of birds in a nest in a big tree. So we'll come back. There's been a few stray shots on goal. Nothing really troubling either keeper. Got 11 minutes past. Round 21 match, which will be the penultimate round. And the home team, Casuarina, is running from right to left on your screen. They're in their black and white as usual. Kilmartin puts a ball into Leonard. Leonard finds Casemiro. Casemiro's got Fannin to deal with, and he just holds his line. Cavello. Some good work from him in the midfield then, but eventually the ball finds its way over the sideline. Ball falls for Kathapoulos. He still gets his body wrapped around then. Misses goal, but just shows you the sort of work he does. McLennan back to his keeper, and Dan Newell will put a bullet right footer across to Raul Jacob, whose first touch is a goodie. He goes further back to DaCosta Piera, and then he scoots one through, but well read by Saunders. And that enables Olympic now to go on the threat. Good tackle from Quinlan Tran on Cavello. And Terry Fannin gets in there. Mitch Amity will use strong body to get the ball underway. Sees the run, goes across, but Jacob Andre sees it first. Kilmartin, back to the captain. Starting to get the flow in their game, Casuarina. Kilmartin goes to ground. And Matetti says, thank you. We're underway. Amity down to Kathapoulos. Back to Amity. And he'll switch one over the top and expect a run from his 17. He gets that. Early ball in, well tackled, well covered by DaCosta Piera. Throw-in will result. Really close to that sideline. So young Saunders will take it. He's got a good throw on him. He'll take some distance. He'll get into the area. He's moving in now. Kathapoulos is there. Matetti on the edge of the box. He's going to aim for Amity, it looks like. And he does. Mitch misses it on this occasion. Dangerous whenever the ball's to be headed is Mitch Amity. Still bouncing around off shoulders and heads. And then Kogi puts his boot to it and keeps it in the air, so we get more of the same. Now it's away. Nice work from DaCosta Piera. Is Jacob going to go back to him? No, he goes forward. Now he tried to, you can see he thread one to an overlap from number 5, which is DaCosta Piera. He now needs to get back in defence. He makes his way back. Matetti tries to put one through. Now it goes the other way. And Fannin and Casemiro will win that. If it's a foot race, if it's a battle, this is always equal with Terry Fannin. And you can see the great defensive effort he put in there then. Much faster player. But he managed that expertly, as has Dean Newell, the keeper. Rolls one out for Jacob Andrade on the run. So the number 3 takes off. In his wake is young Lewis DaCosta. Masahiro got there first. If he'd held the ball up, he had opportunities to his right rather than taking it first time. But not to be. Mark Casemiro back to Leonard. Leonard across to Raul Jacob. No intent. He couldn't really pull up from that. Gets a yellow card, but I don't know where else he could go. Raul Jacob on the ground. He needs to get some attention or jump up. So Sharon will go out and administer some sports training assistance. About 16 and a half minutes passed on the Northcrest scoreboard. Thank you to Ward Keller, the Territory Law Firm, Personal and Business Dispute Resolution. The number is 1-800-978-360, 1-800-978-360. Ward Keller, the Territory Law Firm. I want to thank Steel Line for service over and above in the supply of steel, and also for being a sponsor of football, and NTF, the Construction Supply Specialist, your local construction supplier. Busy at the moment with an economy that's buoyant here in the north. They've been busy, and we thank them for their patronage and support of football in 2021. And lastly, I want to say thank you to McDonald's for the opportunity to live stream and the fantastic work they do with us, that is Football NT, with the women and girls game. Raul Jacobs up now. He'll have to leave the pitch. So Gordon Pierre on the ball. Referee's just waiting for medical staff to get off the pitch and the injured player. So Raul Jacob will come from the pitch. There's some work done on him. Whistle goes, we're underway. So 10v11 at the moment. Pierre puts a deep ball in. You can hear an early call from the keeper And Famili Magripolis, the keeper for Olympic, collects and rolls out a right arm over to Kogi. Back inside to Mashagiro. It's got Matetti there as well. If he sees him, goes, no, it doesn't go to him. Gets challenged in tandem and loses the ball. Mashagiro will get it back and goes hard at the ball. Comes off Leonard. Leonard to his feet now. Saunders on a run. Back to Matetti. It's a loose one from Sharks. Or maybe he wanted Kogi to move earlier. Either way, it's now with Casuarina. That's a superior pass there from Kilmartin, but again, Matetti makes amends and gets in there and clears it away. Comes out for Saunders. Ethan goes towards the grandstand. Cavello goes back to him. Reminder, it's 11 to Casuarina. 11 to Olympic and 10 players for Casuarina at the moment with one player off. Can Olympic take advantage of the one less number in their opposing team? One of those awkward things on the clash of boots. You always get stunned in the toes. Well, Jacob is back on now, number 12. So we have equity on the teams. Braden McLennan will get us restarted. About 9.5 minutes of this match progress. It's everyone's still feeling each other out. No real rhythm except in patches for both teams. They like to play possession football and swiftly pass it. And we're yet to be able to do that. Nice work from the young left back. Well, Jacob now out there. Puts the ball across to Gordon Piera. Switches around, finds Leonard. Leonard goes back to DeCosta Piera. He goes back to Leonard. DeCosta Piera now has a chance to put a ball in. He does exactly that. Cleared away by Larry Nirakuru. And Niakura has now, with that defensive work, gone out to Kogi and then Kogi on to Costa, and that's a loose one from Lewis. Nine o'clock local time here in the north. Northern Territory, Men's Premier League here at Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium. No score as yet. 21 minutes about to pass on the Northcrest scoreboard. Let's just see if the second half of this first half produces the football that is brimming of potential within both sides. Press is good, I guess, from both teams, which has not really enabled them to play their natural rhythmic game. And Teddy on the ball in the back. Referee allows it to go on. He'll pull that one up. And he does. He let it go. And then he saw a second infringement, so he's allowed it for Lewis. DeCosta, he'll leave it. He's been told to move forward by Kogi. And the young left back will place the ball. Moves in. It's a loose ball. Never really found a red shirt at any time. Leonard has a chance to push the Casuarina side forward. Kilmartin has it. And that's the typical Matetti piece of work from Jacques. Again, we really haven't seen any more than 3 passes within the team. Let's just see if we can get 4 now. No, we've got a long ball through. Mark Casemiro will get in front of the defence. Magripolis comes out, takes the shot, and good commitment from the keeper. Equally entertaining, intuitive stuff from Mark Casemiro. Hands on heads, he knows that was an opportunity. Would have been against the grain for either side to score at the moment. And it just took a rare bit of talent to make it nearly happen. Mark Casemiro, number 7 in the salmon boots. For Casuarina, the Rowdies. But he missed. So now Terry Fannin has a chance to set up his side. He goes long, which McLennan gets to first. And Braden, referee, thought there was a push there. So number 16 acknowledges that. tracks back in reverse, as does many of his fellow teammates. And this will be placed for Jacques Matetti to get him restarted for the Red and Whites. It's currently sitting third on the table here in the Northern Territory, and they will be featuring in the finals, which is a really great achievement for a club that was out of football last year. Brought a lot of young talent in, and under Damon Port, he's found a real culture that these guys are improving each week upon. Ball comes in. Everyone's with low balls today. Whatever got a set piece. No height's been given to anyone from anybody. Now Casemiro has it all and he's lonesome. Raul Jacob makes a run. He's going to have to go back and deal with Matetti, and his pressure and was good. Nice pass from Costa Piera. Jacob Lennon working hard. Goes back to Quinlan Tran. And then equally good pressure from Cathopoulos. Two senior players there under Mitch Amity. What's he'll do? He put a ball through for Cavello. Doesn't make it on this occasion, but lovely vision from Amity. Now De Costa Piera has a chance. Chase is coming from De Costa. So De Costa Piera against De Costa. De Costa on the ball now. Dips one out to Matetti. And Jacques can't get that. And he's lightning fast. Live streaming on FNTV and Global Network. Perform on this Friday night football here at Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium. No score as yet, no real trouble of the keepers. Opportunity for Mark Casemiro for the Rowdies. That's Casuarina not 2 minutes ago, which was close to the right upright. Both teams yet to find purpose and rhythm. It's pretty reactive stuff. Matetti, long ball, good call early from Kogi. Got Kafapoulis on his left. He's studded there and now got himself in trouble. Now he unleashes the number 17. Early ball from him. McLennan has to deal with it. Andre puts it back. And nice play from Dylan Vong, who's getting his starting lineup shot today, number 15. Now Kogi has a chance. Puts that ball across. It's a really good ball. And both Mitch Amity and a pacey Lewis Da Costa. Real threat then. Well done to Tobias Kogi with that pass. Casuarina, coach and senior players will be worried about how much space he had. And the fact that the defence wasn't tracking Amity or Da Costa. Jacob Lennon pushing one on to Mark Casemiro. Brought down, so they come over. Kogi goes back. Casemiro has the ball. Well, he'll go into play. He's won this opportunity for his team. So Gordon Piera with the ball. Referee's going to walk at 10, so Mashagiro will have to be maybe another metre back. No, he's perfect estimation by Espoir. Whistle goes. Piera moves in. 27 minutes are about to elapse, and that pretty much sums up the game, that ball. Missed opportunity so far. So Magripolis brings the ball back for Fannin, and Terry will now get us underway. Darwin Olympic in the red and white, running left to right on your screens. Kilmartin just back heels it onto Casemiro. Sees the run of Jacob, and Jacob takes off. Saunders stays with him. The two number 12s come together, and great work from Ethan Saunders. Really excellent play. Good to see the number 12s in that little battle then. And on this occasion, Ethan collects the winners.
Casuarina with 24, so all three's got chance to be.
And Braden McLennan puts it away back to Kilmartin. He goes further back.
Yeah, perfect.
Ashigiro goes across, but Casemiro has all the space and time, puts the ball through. A long one. Doesn't find the intended target, so it'll be played out the back by Olympic. Nakuru. And Big Larry's first one nearly found the mark. Second one will. No, DaCosta gets there. DaCosta Pereira, that is, gets there first. DaCosta singular. Lewis puts the ball across and had too much punch on it and misdirected on this occasion from the young number 22. You could see the vision he has. He was looking for Kogi for a run. Didn't happen on this occasion. So third place here, Darwin Olympic taking on fourth place, Casuarina. Casuarina are 2 points ahead of Mindle, and they're just a little smidgen ahead of Port Darwin. So the final fourth position's up for grabs over the next 2 weeks. Important match. There's going to be a yellow card here for, I think it's Leonard. It is. Yep, for a stray, late and awkward tackle. Player gets up, walks away. What you want to see. Referee writes it in the book, and we will get underway. 29.5 minutes, Northcrest scoreboard. No scorers yet. Thank you to McDonald's. Thank you to the state government, the Northern Territory government, for their support of football in 2021. Thank you to Macca's in their 50th anniversary year. Down under. Fannin. Clever stuff from Kathapoulis. Cavello. He returns fire, but gets a rebound and misses the target in the end. And now it'll be collection of the ball thrown over the fence, and Kogi will get us underway. There's a shot in anger. Again, the compass is not set right yet from either team. There's real purchase on that one. Comes back to Braden McLennan. He'll just skip it back. Little overthrow to his keeper, Dion Newell. Dion never seems troubled by anything coming at him, either ball or player. He'll now get this with his typical bullet lengthy pass, if he has one, or a short one. He's gone long. You know, that's a good 60 metres. Ball bounces around, comes off Mateti. Raul Jacob puts one in. Kilmartin goes straight. Leonard, that's better play from Casuarina. Very quick. That's what they do. Nice work from Saunders. Great battle between those two. Dion Newell comes all the way out of goal, and we'll put it out of play. And he'll come back. Currently Kathapoulis up. He's now up, holding his right hammy. He's had some hamstring issues. Hope he's all right. It's gone down again. This is not good. So looks like Georgios Scrivedes will come out. No, it looks like we're going to have to change him. That's a terrible blow for Billy Cathopoulos. Knows his body, knows he's done something to that right hammy. So dejectedly walks from the pitch. So, an early substitution that the coach Damon Port certainly didn't have in the plans. So Cristiano DaCosta's on, number 14. The youngster for Billy Cathopoulos, number 17, who's had to come off with, we hope, was just a twinge in his right hamstring. Nothing more. But he's had some injury issues. Casemiro goes across field. Jacob Andrade on a run. Gets there first, turns it in. Nice play. He's got to get past Cristiano. First touch was a defensive touch, but pushed through. Casuarina still have it. Now goes wider to Raul Jacob. He beats on this occasion Saunders because he went to ground with the trip. There's a lovely ball in. That's nice work from Cristiano DaCosta. On a trail, trailing back and following those players forward, and did his job. Cristiano DaCosta now puts one forward. And Mashagiro will collect that. That's a lovely ball, bounced two in front of him, and a great tackle from Jacob Andrade, sorry. 34 and a half minutes on the North Crest scoreboard. Thank you to Ward Keller. They're the Territory Law Firm, personal and business dispute resolution. Number is 1800 978 360. 1800 978 360. The number here that's key is it's about 35 minutes past, and there has been no score. This will go the way of Olympic. So the red and whites running left to right on your screen have an opportunity here to put some threat into the area. Dean Neal screaming out instructions from the right upright of his goal. Players have to be very alert defensively. Don't forget to track to know where their opposing players are. Kogi, there hasn't been really a good cross tonight from either side. There's two in the wall from Casuarina. Kogi's going to have to get some height. And that's what you need when you've got an expert marksman in Mitch Amity regarding headers. Larry Nakura is in there as well. It's along the ground, so I don't know what it is tonight. If they're all planes, they're just taxing on the tarmac. There's a chance, came in with a bit of height, put some thread in there. Offside. Well seen by the assistant referee. Dion will get us underway. Long ball. Comes straight on from Gordon Piera. Piera goes further afield. Fannin turns around, pushes it wider and higher. Brendan McLennan goes back. Jumble the players. Lewis DaCosta clears one away, but only as far as Jacob Andrade onto Piera, and Piera threads one through. Larry Nakura goes back, and it'll go down, and it'll go the way of Larry. Referee was early and clear in his decision. So, Nakura, low ball, needs to do better next time, as on the second time, gets it out of play. And actually thought he'd injured himself, but really it was just about, let's get the socks further and closer to the knees. So, this will be a restart. Jacob Andrade throws in. Piera dummies, gets around Kogi. This will be dangerous. He'd normally put a good ball in. He goes towards the goal line. Dips one in again from Gordon. That's not his usual pass, and cross into a dangerous position. Brendan McLennan, good work from him. Eyes on the ball all the time. Look at this. Two great efforts by Braden. Third one. Couldn't get his body around to get Kilmartin underway, but kept his eye on the ball, and you saw it then, any youngsters watching on a Friday night at 9:20 local time. Some good work from Braden McLennan, central defender for for Casuarina. Vong, Piera. Good, Piera's through to kill Martin in the end. Casemiro threats. That's Mark Casemiro. Gordon Piera straight back into Robbie Kilmartin. Robbie back heels, wants Raul Jacob to run onto it. Miscommunication to the favour of Olympic. Saunders puts one through. Again, a long ball really doesn't get where you want it to get. Short passing and playing and turning the body and opening up is what's required from both teams. Having yet to achieve it. Mashigiro on a run. Body check. He'll go again, turn onto his favourite right side. Looks for someone who'll go back all the way to Kogi. Kogi has acres of space and time. It's a better ball, dangerous ball. Cavallo misses it, or couldn't get to it. So Daniel will collect the ball. It'll go to the way of the Rowdies. So Daniel collects the ball. Now on screen. Now, well, the ball is in here. Now he is. Goes out to Jacob Andrade. And Jacob will have the ball. No, DNU will have the ball when we get to the 40-minute mark of this match. Hasn't reached any heights as yet. Nice bullet pass again from Neil. Finds to Costa Piera. Goes back to Piera, and Gordon, the captain, floats one forward where he wants some work from Raul Jacob, and he gets that. Well, good bit of thievery there from Jacob. Got Kilmartin there. Robbie will turn on his favourite left and dip one over the top. It's misdirected, too much on it, but more promising play, particularly from the youngster number 12 for Casuarina. So into the last 5 minutes of regulation time, there may be a bit of time added for a couple of injuries we've had. One earlier for Raul Jacob. Took up a bit of time, I would imagine. Braden McLennan, nice strong work from him. Leonard, Piera, Fannin. This passage of play pretty much sums up this game. It's not pretty. Now it's better. We might have some play all on the ground here. Good tackle. Dylan Vong, well done. Not many people get past Matetti. One thing you will know is Jacques will come back again, and he did. Now Kilmartin has it. A little bit of trickery from him. Gets onto his left side again. Pushing wide. And this time the ball's stolen. And some good defensive effort from Matetti. Dan Newell goes across field. Vong back to Newell. Newell's got Tran. If he goes to him, he goes to him. Tran, nice pass into Dylan Vong. Vong's got an option here. Which way does he go? You see where he was trying to find Jacob Andrade on an overlap, but good vision from Kogi to get in there early. Cristiano. DaCosta looking for a red and white shirt. Can't find it. Right, now DaCosta Piera. What will he do? Turns on the inside. Nice body opening up there by Gordon Piera. Now he's put his position and his team in a good position. Jacob Leonard, this pass is crucial. Where's he go? Goes to Kilmartin. He goes trying to get over to... Comes back to him anyhow. He gets another chance. Raul Jacob now pushes it through to Casemiro. He can have a shot from here. Great save. Great save from Famili Magriplis. Little collision with his own player there. That just sort of happened in slow motion. Casemiro ran the run. The ball came to Kilmartin twice. He had two opportunities. The second one he put short. And Raul Jacob just split one forward, and that's what Casemiro got onto. They'll get a corner. But Famili Magriplis comes away with that. Holding his head. Brave stuff from the goalkeeper. Casemiro goes and says, "You're okay, mate." Good sportsmanship from both players. Right. Can Casuarina in the final 2 minutes of regulation time make this count? Ball comes in. That's better. It's got height. Gets in there. It's a dangerous one. Now Casemiro got to it again. This needs someone to track the ball beyond his header. He had good purchase on it. He was going for that right upright. Wasn't far from it. So a real chance before the corner and with the corner for Casuarina. Mark Casemiro gets back and does some good defence. Only as far as Amity. That was a crucial intervention from Jacob Andrade. Really important because Olympic were away. Now it's good work from them. Kilmartin onto it. Smoothly turns it in. Finds the player. Takes the shot. And Raul Jacob got a little bit tangled up there. Ball was pushed wide. But nice work from Kilmartin off Piera. Two of the senior players for the Rowdies working well there together. So in the last minute of regulation time. Thank you to Diamond Barbers. Nico and his team, you'll find those expert barbers in Bellamac, CBD and the Parap. Stores, look sharp in 21. Diamond Barbers. Again, Braden McLennan first to the header. Pressure's on, and the young left back, DaCosta Piero, puts it out of play. So, 45 minutes have passed. We're into time added. Not sure how much time, but we're in there. Can Olympic do something here in these time added on period? Here's a chance. Good ball in. No one ran it or at it. And Ethan Saunders has to get back now and defend. He's got a good engine on him, the number 12. And Fannin goes back to his keeper with a header. I'm going to guess and say we have 2 minutes of time added on. Agripoulos will take up some of that time added. Plays a short one to Cristiano DaCosta. He puts a long ball through to Lewis DaCosta. Comes from Dylan Vong off a DaCosta Piera intervention. And number 5 wants the ball back, and the target was there, but Tran didn't find him. There goes the whistle, so we had about a minute and a bit of time added on. So no score as yet. A little bit of a threat towards the end of that half from both teams, but really yet to find the attractive possession-based football and the ball along the ground that they like to do, both these sides. Jam-packed with youngsters, so there's plenty of energy and conviction. And we will see how this progresses in the second half. My name's Bruce Stalder. This is FNT live streaming of a men's Premier League match. Round 21. Darwin Olympic, the visitors, yet to score. The home team, Casuarina, the Rowdies, also yet to score. We'll take a short break, be back with the second half. Hopefully see some goals. And it's desperate for Casuarina. They get a win and 3 points. We'll take a break. Be back shortly. Right, welcome back. Second half. Like the first half. Players close in combat. Ball moving around. Now we got a bit of width. Jacques Matetti finds Saunders. He goes further wide, which is what you want to see. Mashigiro goes back to the number 12. That's a good interception from Jacob Leonard. The ball will fall friendly for him. He dips one in front of Casemiro, but great desperate defence from Terry Fannin. Jacob Andrade. Matetti doing Matetti work. Not happy with himself there, but the intervention early was good. So Jacob Andrade with the ball. Long throw. Still with the black and whites. And Kogi does some good defensive work and collects that early. Now goes across field. And that's Mashigiro getting back. Playing up front. Normally would play in the midfield, sometimes in defence, but certainly having a central role tonight up front. And Andrade gets there first. But not enough power in the header. So it's collected by Kogi. Matetti, midfielder. Back to the sub, Cristiano Da Costa. Came on for Billy Cathopoulos. Went early with a strain in that calf, hammy. Terry Fannin now moved forward. Interesting. Falls for Saunders. He pushes across field, which is half shot, half cross. Amity, watch it. Need to be alert. Casuarina, he's on the ball. Same when this bloke's on the ball. Casemiro. Nice work from Kogi, all ball. The 22, young Lewis Da Costa. Him and Matetti on different wavelengths. No connection there from them two. So Terry Fannin playing a high line himself personally. Looks like there's three at the back at the moment. Terry's in the midfield. Of course, Tane Stevenson not out there tonight. He accumulated 5 yellows, so he's got to have a rest this week. Tane Stevenson normally in the central defensive role. Young player coming through. Powerful, but not there today. Or tonight, sorry. Raul Jacob pushes one around for Kilmartin. Kilmartin turns a delicate bun inside. Casemiro goes to the ball. Referee says, I'm having none of that. Ball's pushed away. Casemiro gets up slowly. Looking for a penalty, but referee was very quick with his decision and clear. Now, the number 22 has the ball. Goes back to Matetti. Jacques Matetti pressed again, but he turns away from that pressure from Dylan Vong. Now the ball comes back in, and then Dion Newell expertly out to it. Collects it. Puts his boot to it. And Robbie Kilmartin, who's looking more fluid, gets to the ball first and gets pushed out with a body check. Strong stuff from Larry Nakuru. So a goal kick will be the result. So they started with plenty of energy and conviction in this second half. We're only literally 4 minutes old. And they're at it at pace, which is good. As I said, Casuarina really do need a win to make sure that 4th position is theirs. They have Mindle behind them by 2 and Port Darwin a little bit further back from that, but not a lot. 2 games go the way of Port Darwin. They can find themselves in the 4. Raul Jacob. Oh, that's fortuitous. Terry Fannin boots up. Referee says, I'm okay with that. Or ball. You won't be okay with that one, Sharks. Just a busy player, the number 6. Tries and tries. So Kilmartin on the ball. Get us underway. Long ball goes all the way out to Da Costa Piera. He heads it back into Dylan Vong. And Vong straight into Casemiro. 2 players on him already. He dazzles, but it comes away in the end. Awkwardly to Kogi. Kogi gets it away to Cavello. he's under pressure straight away, and Raul Jakob comes away at pace. Now Casuarina with an opportunity. Nice work from Kilmartin. Turned up, puts the ball in. It's a dangerous ball. Misses everybody. Would have put real pressure on the keeper, McGripless. Ball still alive. If it comes the right way, no. Bit of a sharp left turn on the ball then. It was a Shane Warne-like spin. Jacob Leonard. Goalkeeper clear in his instructions from the back. Dean Newell, very vocal. Knows how desperate. Well, how important it is for Casuarina to get 3 tonight. 3 points, that is. Raul Jakob gets forward, gets around, ball on, a great tackle from the number 6, Jacques Matetti. Corner will result. So early pressure from Casuarina. 51 minutes, Northcrest scoreboard. Scoreboard has nothing on it at this stage, but it's starting to narrow down. There could be some goals not far away. Kilmartin with the ball. Passes into nice little dipping one over from Raul Jakob, but McGrippler saw it, came out early, collected, and gets the ball down field where it falls favourably for DaCosta. And that's a good ball out to Lewis from Mashigiro. Lewis turns an equally good ball back in, and Dean Newell collects it, and in one motion up to his feet and rolls it out. Ball's a through ball. Saunders, DaCosta, all getting back and keeping Casemiro in check. It'll be a Casuarina ball. One of the spectators will collect on our behalf. Thank you. Throws in. So it's going to go to DaCosta Pierre. He goes early. Straight to Jacob Leonard. Leonard gets it back. Nice return ball. He puts one to Kilmartin. Kilmartin will hold up, turns, goes across. Will try to get across to Costa Piera, but some tag team defence from Olympic was effective. Two captains come together. Goes against Piera. And it'll go the way of Mitch. And have a sub at the 53rd minute mark. Early substitution from the bench. And the bench, of course, made up of their lead coach, Damon Port, assistant coach, Justin Hardwick, Georgius Scufezes. Oh, sorry, Georgius. Up there now with Dre Thompson. So Dre's coming on, the number 7. Exciting, electric player. And who's coming from the pitch? He's going to make his way to the far side. That's Mashigiro. So he's carrying a slight injury with that left leg, and so he'll make the long walk around poor old Esquire. But he's had a really good 53.5 minutes as Mashigiro. So Kogi on a race. Will he get to it? Yeah, he does. Brings it in. DaCosta. And the ball is taken from him, but only as far as Matetti, who puts it back into a dangerous area. Cavello gets in there. Diffs one over trying to find Amity. Needed that work from Tran. Thompson's first touch. And a shot. Nice work from the keeper, and immediately into a long ball. Drop kick. And it's right down the other end in the hands of the keeper. So from one end to the other in about 3.2 seconds. Ball still. Referee is going to pull that up. Go the way of Casuarina. Jacob Lennon's still down. Now he goes onto his back. That's going to need work. And Byfeld. Timmy, the assistant coach, will go out. Looks like it may be a sub, the way Gordon Pierre is indicating to the bench. They are going to make a sub anyhow. I don't know if it was Jacob Leonard in their plans originally. Looks like they're going to bring on Iman Mukulas. If it is, he'll just go straight into Jacob Leonard's position. So like for like swap. Yeah, they're going to bring Jacob Lennon off the pitch, so might have something, slight groin strain in the, looking a bit awkward on his left side. So the technical area worked that out. Timmy Byfeld giving anyone a drink as they go. Thank you. So Lennon's come from the pitch. No substitution yet, so it'll be 11 v 10. And they're actually not going to bring Iman Muklas on. Looks like Zelio Casemiro will come on instead. Coach of the football team, Casuarina, now coming out to play. Not yet. Hasn't been given the indication he can as yet. So Jacob Leonard's come from the field. The referee's going to come over and check the substitution slip. If he's happy, he'll write the numbers down. He'll let Zelio Casemiro come on. The number 11 does exactly that. And at the 56-minute mark, we're back to 11 v 11. Pierre with the ball. Good challenge from Fannin. Always emphatic and clear and direct from Fannin. His ball's come away and it needed good work, and it came from the substitute. So Olympic still under pressure. Can Casuarina turn that into something? Fannin again. So delicate that time. And the way he stole that ball. You see the speed of Dre Thompson. Dre puts a right footer in. It's a lovely ball at the back and needs a response from Dejan Newell, and he gives that, the keeper. Wants his team to move forward. He's going to put his boot to it, as clearly is. Will it be a punt kick? Will it be a short pass? No, it's going to be off the ground. So he's trying to get it just in front of the defensive line of Olympic, and he does that. Raul Jacob goes back to Kilmartin. Kilmartin has Zelio Casemiro taking a run. Takes the shot. It was a lovely, well-directed shot and an equally great instinctive save. Stuck out the right hand, got to that right upright, quickly did Magripolis, and he parried that around the goal post. Kilmartin, lovely, took the ball, saw the run of Casemiro and thought, no, I'll have a go, and it's a really nice shot from Robbie. Here's a chance for Raul Jacob, he just missed it, but he had a chance to put that on goal. Kogi on a run, keeps it in, ball still in. Kogi now continues on that run. Nice work from Jacob Andrade. Kogi goes again. Interception from Zelio Casemiro goes back to him. Little battle there. It's going to go the way of the black and whites. Coming up to 59 minutes on the Northcrest scoreboard. Thank you to McDonald's. Thank you to Darwin Olympic Sporting Club for their sponsorship in 2021. To Peter and Nick, thank you. Also to Helping People Achieve, sponsors in 2021. The ball comes in from Kilmartin, and Magripolis, who just did that wonderful little save, collects the ball on behalf of Olympic and then rolls one out to his captain. Captain puts one on to Saunders. Saunders is immediately under pressure from the experienced Pierre, and he gets pulled up for that. Again, ask the question, as the captain can. Gets the same answer you got last time, because you did. Also, Ward Keller of the Territory Law Firm, thank you for their sponsorship. They are the personal and business dispute resolution team. Ward Keller, the Territory Law Firm. So we're back in the defensive half for Olympic. A little bit of repair work on the equipment from DeCosta. And now he's underway. the ball in. Nice one from Jacob Leonard. Kogi puts one back in there. Braden McLennan gets his boot to it first. Fanning is going to have a shot all on the ground. And they're the ones that can trouble some keepers. Not Dean Newell, his quality. But often it'll be bouncing out of them, an opportunity for an on-rushing Carvello on that occasion. Not from Dean Newell. He doesn't like his effort then. But very rarely does the ball come away from him when he goes to it with either feet or hands. Right, early ball, killed by Kilmartin. He's got Casemiro on the run. Got Piero on the other side, goes to Gordon. Gordon dips one over, tries to find that slicing run from Robbie Kilmartin, which came, but they couldn't connect. Nice work from Dylan Vong, lovely work. Back to Zilio Casemiro. Larry Nakuru has that covered. Fannin, who's playing forward a little. Mitch Amity playing a long way back too. Now Kogi goes forward. Puts the ball across to Dre Thompson at pace. Look at him go. Ball gets away from him, but he's lightning fast. Electric player. The young substitute out there for Darwin Olympic. Now Darwin Olympic in the red and white, running from right to left on your screen. This is a live streaming of the Northern Territory football. It's a round 21 match. It's the penultimate round, one to go. And then we're into championship finals. The premiers have been decided. That's Hellenic Athletic Football Club. And now we're trying to find out what places second, third and fourth will be. And then, of course, they're in the finals. So here in Australia and the US, we have a championship tacked on at the end of the premiership race. And that's all ahead of us. Grand final will be on September 25, Saturday night. And beautiful Friday night dry season now. The breeze has dropped off considerably. A little bit of humidity in the air. Players will have some fatigue later in this half. Costa with a loose one. Pounced on immediately by Matedi, and a rare error from the accomplished Amity. Piera, to Costa Piera that is, goes back to the keeper. Dan Newell, look at Matedi now, who's just over there a second ago, came in and did some defensive work. Absolute energised little bunny. Like that commercial is Jacques Matedi. Good battle here. Piero wins that one. Gordon goes straight into Kilmartin. Zelio Casemiro on a run. He's got options. He goes to Mark Casemiro. He wanted Marky to make a run. It didn't happen. Now again with Dylan Vong. Goes wide to Piera. Gordon's got an overlapping left back. He ignores on this occasion. Casemiro with it. Turns. Takes the shot. And it's a low dipping one. Awkward bounce. McGripplis is up to it. And in all green with the black shorts and the black socks and those cream-coloured gloves is exactly the keeper for Olympic tonight, Thamili McGripplis. So does his skills just earlier. Robbie Kilmartin comes in. He might have to show those skills again. Cleared away by this time, Cristiano da Costa. Corner out results. 64 minutes on the Northcrest scoreboard. Thank you to McDonald's. Great sponsors of football. And particularly great supporters of the women's girls football programs and tournaments and competitions in the Northern Territory. Thank you to Diamond Barbers. Book now, look sharp in 21, Diamond Barbers. And of course, Steel Line and NTF. Great supporters of football. That hurt. Amity's in there. Sorry, Fannon's in there. We'll get his breath back. We'll see how he goes. He's on his back. What the referee's going to do here, call out some support and help. He's waiting to see if the player can recover on his own. He seems like he has. But that sort of would have knocked the wind out of him. So he makes his way back into the defensive area. Right. Got away from him. It wasn't really an effective use of the ball by Gordon Piera. So it'll fall back to Olympic to get us restarted. Magripulis will take this. DaCosta hanging around. And now Cristiano will, instead of Magripulis, moves in. And Cristiano DaCosta puts a ball with a bit of height. Dre Thompson gets his head to it. Pushes it on. Amity does the same. Ball bouncing around ineffectively. Bit of a sort of high chest on there from Dre Thompson because he gets so much bounce. Now he's in front of the pack. Takes the shot, goes across there. The ball foot's there. Here's an opportunity for Cavello, and he scoots it over the top. As he was going to ground, no body weight, no body position was in the right place there, but he still, because of his technique, was able to get that ball close enough to the target. Went over the crossbar. No threat to the keeper, but an opportunity for Olympic nonetheless. Going to have a substitution here, a double sub. Braden McLennan's going to come from the pitch. He's had a really good 66 minutes in 67 from Braden. Been filling in for Reza Passmore. And then a sub is Robbie Kilmartin coming from the pitch. Equally good 67 minutes from Robbie. He's been a constant threat. And Iman Muklis goes on in his place. So a couple of subs from Casuarina. Muklis puts one through, but cleared away by Cristiano. DaCosta was there early and alert to that. It's going to be a throw-in. Ball went well and truly out of play. Out of the pitch confines and almost in the next suburb. Ball's back. He'll stay at the end. We'll go with the new ball. Gordon Piera turns. Still with the ball on the outside of the area. Turns on the inside. Lovely work from him. He'll go again. Turns the ball in. It's dangerously placed. And there's the goal. Wow, Gordon Piera. Did you want to score that goal and get your team ahead? Fabulous work from him. Equally good for Mark Casemiro. Had a chance to put it away, but Gordon Piera. Absolute conviction and determination for his football team. The captain on show there. I love the way he stood on his feet. A lot of other players would have gone to ground with a Terry Fannin tackle trying to milk a penalty. He was smart enough to stay on his feet, put a cross in, and this time you can't deny Mark Casemiro. So a goal, 68-minute mark, and it's to the Rowdies. Casuarina 1, Darwin Olympic. I've got to get one now to get parity. Darwin Olympic will keep on coming at them. It'll be interesting now what Casuarina do. Do they go on trying to get a second or they start parking the bus? They're never as good when they do that. They're very much an attacking football team, as is Olympic, which is why we thought we might see a few more goals than the one so far. Nice work from Dean Newell. Lovely technique on that goalkeeper. And equally great pass in from the Olympic player. Raul Jacob gets there off a rebound. Now goes again. Finds the goal scorer. Still alive. Iman Muklis. Dangerous. Dips a small one to Jacob Andrade, who goes on the run. Turns the ball inside to Raul Jacob. Looks around and goes, shit, no one's on me. Then goes forward and takes a shot. And a long delay there before the ball got to the keeper. It was always going to miss. Magripulis made sure of it. Pushed it round. Gets up fairly gingerly. So this will be a corner. And the very experienced and dangerous set-piece corner taker, Iman Muklis, will walk up to the mark and put this ball back in play. 70-minute mark has just crossed over. Casuarina has a 1 nil. Slender lead. They're running left to right on your screen. They're in the black and white. They're traditional Czech, and they're called the Rowdies, and they're up against Darwin Olympic Sporting Club. And Raul Jakob trying to turn that around, and a loose one from him. Muklas, early days. He's only just been out there for a couple of minutes, a bit rusty. He'd normally have that right where you needed it, but it went much longer than was required. So restart. Cristiano Da Costa moves in, puts his right boot to it, sends a ball that Mitch Amity gets to first, and he gets a second go at it, Mitch, and that doesn't need two opportunities. Kept in well by Saunders. Well done from Ethan again. He goes hard at the ball. Collision of players. I don't think Ethan could do anything else there. He's just going for the ball, as was the Casuarina player. Casuarina's come down because he was a heavy collision. So Timmy Byfeld will go out from the Casuarina technical area and offer some assistance to, I think it's Quinlan Tran. I can't really see from here. It's either, yes, it is Quinlan Tran, I suggest. Yes, it is. See you now. See his face. And heavy collision with Ethan Saunders, who made two and then a third really good effort. Similar to Gordon Piero, just moving into the area at pace, and equally strong, courageous tackle from Quinlan Tran. Right, Tran's gone from the pitch. He'll come back on from there. Looks like he's ready to go again. Ball's still to the advantage of Olympic. 11 v 10, and Dre Thompson moves in, takes the shot. It's wide of the left upright. Well covered by Dean Newell. Used it as a bit of training practice, but shows you the talent and the swiftness of the number 7 for the Red and Whites, Dre Thompson. Short ball from Dean Newell. Da Costa Piero on a run, turns it inside of Dylan Vong, back to Tran. Tran's under pressure already, gets it away, but only as far as Matetti. Matetti's under pressure from Muklas, and he goes back to Fannin. Fannon's looking for the runner. He's going to have to go himself this stage. Dips one over the top, goes to Cavello. Still dangerously placed. Referee says, we'll go for offside, thank you. Assistant referee was early on that. So we'll come back. So substitution. Looks like we're going to bring on Samuel Kawana. So double sub. Referee blows his whistle twice. I don't know if that was meant to be, but it's in alignment. So it looks like Terry Fannon's going to come off after 73, nearly 74 minutes of hard work for his football team. Great senior leader in the Darwin Olympic side. Yeah, number 13. That's who we mentioned. So Samuel Kawana will go out, and also going out in place of Cavello is the young number 19, Jawama Mawizi. And he's wearing number 19. Jacob Lennon through to to Raul Jakob. Comes from Casemiro, caught away by Saunders. And Kawana's first intervention as a sub is to get that ball, push it downfield, but it's now been pinched by Casemiro. He gets the ball, goes back to Da Costa Piero, who's got time to make the run. Goes back inside to Casemiro. He goes towards goal, goes down now. Referee says, we'll take that. Everybody's in there with an opinion. The only one matters is the captains. And Mitch Amity's one of those, and Gordon Pear is the other. Gordon's off from that entangled player mess. He's standing some 15 metres away, the number 4 for Casuarina, the architect of their only goal. So 10 metres from where the ball's placed will be a wall. Magripplis organising the wall. Then you have to organise the rest of his defence. The dangerous Imam Muklas is on it. Raul Jakob, the young up-and-comer. He won't get this away from the senior player. We have seen Imam Muklas score from here so many times. Either side of the goals. Either side of the area. As I said, he's been a bit rusty because he hasn't been playing a lot of football lately. Moves in, and he's gone over top. That's what I mean. Normally, he would have threat on goal. Not on this occasion. So, 75.5 minutes. Olympic need to get one to get a point out of this game. 2 to get 3 points. So, DaCosta comes in. This is the Cristiano version. Goes long to Lewis DaCosta. Dre Thompson gets there. He jumps so high in the air, the number 7. Got great vertical leap. I don't know if he can have horizontal leap, but he's got, if he'd have it. Mitch Amity will take the shot. Oh, my goodness, pushes it wide. The whole crowd went up as one. Certainly down the other end. The Milllands Road end where the Olympic fans are. They just know what he's capable of. So he'll go and retrieve the ball off his shot because they need the ball back. Casuarina's not going to rush to do it. Mitch Amity pushing wide on that occasion. Saunders, throw in. Real urgency. According to Costa Piera, gets in there. Lovely ball. Finds Casemiro with all the time in the world. Goes to Zelio Casemiro. He goes across. Referee's playing advantage. No, said all ball. So no advantage. Still with Casuarina. Raul Jakob. Got time. Sees his captain. Goes towards him. Goes through him. And Dylan Vong with a loose one, unfortunately. Giving the ball back to the red and whites. Needs a good intervention and header. Get that. Imam Muklas has it. Off an Andrade header. And then Raul Jakob not able to bring it under control. So, a bit of loose football from both sides there. Kogi with a throw. Muklas just turns and punches it upfield with no real purpose other than getting out of there. It's going to fall for Gordon Piera. That's a loose one from Gordon. Had opportunity to hold on for a moment. Two captains come together. Goes forward. Mitch Amity puts a one across goal, but no real... Sorry, Imam Muklas does. I was watching Mitch Amity talk to the referee. But no real threat from the Muklas shot. So referee wants the ball placed back. Wants it brought up to where the area is, where he picked up the indiscretion from Casuarina. And now DaCosta has the ball placed. Came on as a substitute for Billy Kathapoulis, who went off with a, we hope, only a very slight twinge on that right hammy. And he's gone in that central defensive role. Not a lot of him, Cristiano DaCosta, but plenty of heart. Kogi throws in, finds Lewis DaCosta in the back. Lewis will win this one. Kogi. A walk 10 away. Raul Jakob will be the only one in the wall. So I don't know if wall is one person. It's more like a bystander. So Kogi moves in. That's a good ball. Cleared away by Piera. Needed his work. Missed by Samuel Kawana. Exciting, but ineffective. And now the chase is on. Samuel's got fleet of foot, as is Casemiro. And then there's a lovely ball through the Raul Jakob. At pace, he collects it just on the area, outside the area now. Holds it back up. Goes back. And Muklas, is that not a shot from a rusty player? That has gone into the trees and woken up the birds. Came back out of the tree. They often sit up there in the branches. So we're now heading up to the 80-minute mark. Olympic have got 10 minutes to get some equity. Casuarina have 10 to put another one on them. At the moment, it sits 1-0 in favour of Casuarina. They have the ball. Dylan Wong goes back. Quinlan Tran goes forward, finds Gordon Pierre under pressure already from Jacques Matetti, but wins it back, goes over the top, looking for a run from Zelio Camiro. Gets that. Zelio runs into the player. Referee says no, can't do that. Accidental as it was, and Cristiano's on the ground. So what the referee's going to do is go back to the players. First player he's going to go back to is Jacques Matetti. The little engine's up. Such a tough player as Jacques Matetti, number 6. Cristiano DaCosta's also down. So Saunders takes this restart. Gordon Pierre wins it. Then on to Casemiro. He hoops it around from a header towards Raul Yaka, but not good enough because Kogi's up to it. Watch out. Joanna Moise's in there. Now Dre Thompson in a battle. Goes there first as Dre in front of Muklas. Good effort from the young number 7. Goes across to the young number 12. He puts the ball into the young Samuel Kawana. Samuel Kawana puts it to the young Moise, and he's offside. So the youth on show here for Olympic in that little raid. .5 minutes. Northcrest School Board, thank you to Steel Line. Service over and above in the supply of steel in the Northern Territory. Also NTF, Construction Supply Specialists. NTF are your local construction supplier. Thank you to the Northern Territory Government for their support. Also McDonald's. Macca's celebrating 50 years down under. In fact, we turned them into Macca's. They're McDonald's everywhere else. Diamond Barbers, look sharp in 21. And, of course, Ward Keller. They are the Territory Law Firm. Personal and business dispute resolution. Will we get a resolution here? Will it remain 1-0? Favour Casuarina. Kawana back to Costa. Sees the run of Kogi. Sends it that direction. Kogi will watch it go out of play. So a wasted opportunity. Great idea, though, from Cristiano. Going to be a sub or something. Not sure what it is. So assistant referees had to come from the pitch. So it's obviously a matter he wants addressed. The assistant referee, he's getting that. Right, throw in. Casemiro turns. And Larry Nakura pushes one forward. Gordon Pierre comes through with pace. Iman Muklas takes it at pace. Goes back to his captain. Captain through to Zelio Casemiro. Goes further out. Now Zelio, what's he going to do? Go to his left side? No, good tackle from Samuel Kawana. Ball still goes forward, propelled off that tackle. Now dips one in, does the Casuarina player. Nice work from Cristiano to get there first. Now Lewis DaCosta. Right idea, Lewis, but a little bit too much weight on it. And that gave Quinlan Tran a chance to get back. Now comes out from the keeper of Casuarina. Out to DaCosta Piera. He goes on a run, gets it back. A double little inside pass from him. He's now goes to Iman Muklas. Muklas with an effective but almost lazy heel back to his captain. Saunders, heaving, hoeing. This may fall the right way. DaCosta Piera has to get back at pace. He doesn't seem absolutely all well, the youngster. Shot from Dre Thompson. And he's missed on this occasion. He's getting closer. A nice little playback from Mitch Amity. And the ball has gone out of play. Got a player down. This time it's a Casuarina player. Looks like it's Zelio Casemiro. So they'll do some work on him. A few players looking worse for wear out there, both sides. Tim Byfield looking concerned about Zelio Casemiro. Time will be added on for this. There's no loss of time. Just momentum in some sense. Last shot, last attacking raid were from the red and whites. Dre Thompson with that long goal, or long over the goal shot. So a quell and quiet time at the moment. Round 21 match, Men's Premier League, Northern Territory. Live streaming on the Perform Network around the world and also around the country on the FNT TV. Casemiro will come from the pitch. And they'll probably substitute him. He's got a calf or a hip issue. And a little bit of that massage machine that's becoming more and more common in the technical areas. They used to be $650 each. They're all coming down in price, as all new technology does. Anyway, we're back in the game. Teddy and Piera come together. Piera wins that one. Goes back to the Costa Piera. He goes back to his keeper. 86.5 minutes on the clock. Dion Newell goes forward. Nice work from Samuel Kawana. Now to Kogi. Kogi's next move's key. Good tackle from Jacob Andrade. Equally good work from Matetti. Lewis da Costa has chances here. What's he going to go do? He's going to, fortunately, wrong way. Now, Raul Akib has Imam Mukas on the inside. Goes back to Raul. He goes back towards Imam. Now he pushes wider to Dylan Vong. Vong goes back to the number 10. Good pressure and pressing from Olympic. They got back and covered the threat. This ball comes through to Casemiro. This is dangerous. He goes to Mukas. Mukas takes the shot. Hits the upright. There's another chance here. Again cleared away by Magriplis. Two great saves. Well, one by the left upright and one by Magriplis. Now a player comes on. Now we're 11 v 11. Exciting stuff there from Casemiro and Casuarina. And the upright did its job. Saved the day for Olympic there. And then the keeper did exactly that as well. Saved the day with his good vision. Family Magriplis. Right, coming up to the 88-minute mark. There'll be a bit of time added. There's been injuries and delays in this second half. Right, throw in. Piera. Dylan Vong. Vong now has to take a run. Mark Casemiro will get there first. Got Cristiano da Costa to deal with. Goes out of play and leaves the ball there for Saunders. So he'll throw it in. About a minute and a little bit of regulation time to go. There will be time out of that. Beats Ray Thompson. Pushed back in by Iman Muklas. Then goes across to Raul Yaka. Back to Iman Muklas. They look threatening here at the moment. Dips over the top for on-rushing. Comes back to him now. Comes down for Zelio Casemiro. He takes a right footer and pushes it wide and out of play. But they've had more of the attacking threat in this second half, which is why they're ahead 1-0. But also in this last part of this second half, they've had a couple of good opportunities. Cristiano goes long. And Da Costa's pass will find Amity. Amity heads it on. Not dealt with properly by Tran. Then it has to have a header from Da Costa Piera. But only as far as Dre Thompson. Dre's got time. He goes back to Saunders. Saunders will push one through to Matetti. Runs off Matetti and then cleared away by Raul Jacob. Mark Casemiro gets there. Wins the body check. Saunders comes at him again like Ethan does. And good defence from him. Gets the ball back for his football team. Well done, young fella. There's the ball with some threat. Had it been a little less hit. And Dion Newell will go all the way back and soak up about 4 or 5 seconds, as keepers do all over the world. Coming up to the last 15 minutes of regular time. 15 seconds of regulation time. We'll find out how much time is added. There's going to be a substitution here from Casuarina late in this half. Looks like Ryan Newell's going to come on for Jacob Andrade. Or, no, he's going to come on for Zelio Casemiro, I'd suggest. Yes, it is. So Zelio Casemiro will come from the pitch. And Ryan Newell will go on the 90-minute mark. So into time added. We've got 3 minutes of that. The ball beats Ryan Newell, and his first effort is coming on as a sub. Ball comes back to Olympic. And DaCosta pulled out of that a bit awkwardly. Ball fans down for Muklas. Muklas turns one on the inside to Ryan Newell on a run. He puts it through to Mark Casemiro. Marky now has an opportunity to take it. Good defensive work from Senor Kawana. Ball still alive. Comes back on a ricochet. Then cleared away by Cristiano DaCosta, who's limping around on the pitch. Desperate effort from the young fella. Then a ball comes in from Muklas, and trailing back is Magriplis and manages that. Puts his boot to it. Thamili's not absolutely 100% either, it looks like. A few bodies there, damaged out there at the moment. Piera comes at it. Now it has Kogi. Kogi puts one into Dre Thompson. Dre goes forward, misses it on this occasion in terms of his first touch. So comes back to the number 12, the exciting Raul Jacob. He goes across field, finds Dylan Vong. Dylan's got an opportunity to put a ball in front of Raul Jacob. Great work from Larry Nakuru. The big central defender from Olympic. Focused in these last moments of time added. Goes back to Ryan Newell. Ryan turns one back into Raul Jacob. He moves forward. He'll turn this in and get a corner. And Cristiano DaCosta not looking good at all. He's staying on his feet because he doesn't want to waste time, but he's not in a good shape at all. He's made two really good, strong defensive efforts. So, short corner. Piera goes to that corner and will get it back again. No, he doesn't. He loses it. Kogi takes it, throws it in to Larry Nakuru. Larry goes forward. Missed. Handball. So we'll go to Samuel Kawana. Samuel moves in, white boots. Goes for a long, well-placed ball to Saunders. Saunders back into his captain. Mitch Amity goes back to Dre Thompson. Dre Thompson goes back to Mitch. And Amity's good thievery from young DaCosta Piera. Nice work from the young 14-year-old. For Casuarina. Imam Muklas turns it inside to Raul Jacob. Nice work from Raul. Back to Muklas. Muklas then threads one through to Mark Casemiro. This is dangerous because Cristiano DaCosta is just how he's staying on his feet. I have no idea. He would have been in real trouble then if Mark Casemiro decided to take the run. This will be a corner. He's on his feet again, the young number 14. We're into time added. 3 minutes was the call by the centre referee. We've had a bit of that time go already. So it'll be a short one again. Ryan Newell goes into that corner. Kogi's doing hard work, loses on this occasion. It'll be a throw-in for... There goes the whistle. And we do have a win tonight for Casuarina Football Club. The Rowdies will take home the 3 points, something they really needed to do. It'll get them into the 4 and comfortably into the 4 until tomorrow night. We don't know how those games are going to go to tomorrow. To the Olympic side, once again, youth on display with some good seniors either end. They are an exciting little package, the Red and Whites. Couldn't get a gun tonight. Up against a team that was just a little bit more determined tonight. And so they will take home the 3 points. Well done to Casuarina. Well done to Gordon Piera for those 3 or 4 efforts to get the architect of the goal that was then finally taken by Mark Casemiro. On behalf of FNT TV and Men's Premier League here in Darwin, hope you enjoyed this live streaming. We'll be back again tomorrow to do it at 4 o'clock when Uni Zuri will take on Port Darwin. And then the late game is Darwin Hearts taking on Mindle. And that will round out round 21 of the Men's Premier League, the penultimate round of season 2020. On behalf of everyone here and behind the scenes, you have a good night and a safe weekend. Good night.